Hello. Hi. You know, try to make sure everything works out. Sure do. If it ain't working right. Hello, hello. Yeah, I can get myself together. This is frustrating. Which one where? This become way over here. I apologize for everybody for this. I wasn't set up over here. I got so much time to lay on this. It's unreal. I'm trying to watch on one computer and I don't get services. My, it's my new camera. Well, hell, I'm in trouble here. I've been stabbed. I've been put for my food. I was hit in the face and broke out a bone in my eye. I've been important for food in the form of blood thinner and treatment. And my grandmother's blood thinner, but it was being put in. And it was getting put in my food, and I knew it, and I had to have a hard time proving it. And then I told my sister, I said, I'm cleaning my icebox, I'm getting my dog dress at food because I had goulash, chili, and that kind of stuff that you freeze. And I was freezing. Anyway, I was having nosebleeds, I was getting sick, I had diarrhea all the time. And when I go to the hospital, I said, well, you sure you ain't taking too much medication this morning? He said, no, I've got all down here now. I can tell you how many pills I got left in every one of my bottles, and I can tell you when I took the last one. And they kept saying, wait, don't take too much medication, you won't make yourself sick. It didn't make any sense to me because I get sick and have to go to the hospital so often. And I was throwing that food out. And I told my sister, I said, well, I'm cleaning my ice box. She's real insistent on, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I said, well, I'm feeding the rest of it. Well, no, that's hospital. Don't do that. It's hospital. It's been ice box that long as hospital. Well, it's been a week. I told her, I said, you know, it don't smell bad to me. I've ate some of it. I'm still eating some of it. And so, why you want to kill your dog? Why would you want to kill your dog? And I hung up crying. Well, it didn't make no sense to me. I mean, it made me start thinking what's going on. And from then on, I started saving out some bottles of it. Got specimen bottles I got from the doctor. And it was, you know, it just makes me feel strange. You think you have to do that against your sister and family. Anyway, I went back to the hospital. I have no big nothing. And one dog died. One. And that made me suspicious. And I got sick last time I went to the hospital with this matter. They said, Mr. Wingert, you almost cured yourself. You can't do it. You take too much medication. You've been doing it. And I said, I got mad. I said, listen, I can count every pill in my bottle. I can tell you when I took the last one, how long it is till the next one. And they called up a little lady from the laboratory. And said, I'm sure right here, Mr. Wingert. And I said, which one was it? Which one was it? I said, you're Coumadin, Mr. Wingert. You gotta take it like you're supposed to. I said, listen, I know I'm Coumadin. It was all funny. My grandmother died. My sister just bought a great big bottle of Coumadin. And I guess she paid $600 for it because it was for somebody with a metal heart valve. And it's somebody with metal heart valve. And I guess. And it's somebody for metal heart valve. My grandmother took metal heart valve, and they quit making these heart valves back in the early 80s, or 80s somewhere, but they hadn't made them for 18 years, and there ain't no way I could get a hold of that kind of medication. My sister had a special order from my grandmother, and quit making these metal heart valves 20 years earlier. It kind of narrows it down where it's coming from. And I still have ounce specimen bottles where the food was being sent to my house. And So I've got proof of that. I got proof people knew it was being put in my food. I told doctors, and I've got records of it. Uh, then when I got stabbed, I went down to the Miller County Sheriff's Department with a social worker because I didn't want to go down there alone. I was afraid of it. And we reported I'd been stabbed twice. They took reports, and I had Law Cunningham fill the papers out for me, and I initialed them. Officer Miller took pictures, but they didn't know record of it. I got record of it. I got witnesses to it. Miller Cunningham had no record of that. Pointing at somebody, hit him in the face, break the bone in the eye. Maybe that ain't attempted murder. But pointing at somebody is. Stabbing somebody is, because you don't know where you're just going to break the skin or cut a major artery. And when you hit me in the back of the head hard enough to damage your spinal cord and break your vertebrae, that's attempted murder. I don't care if it's your sister, your cousin, your aunt, the cops. You know, my sister's got her friends, believe it or not, I don't know what's going on. I helped design the brain injury rehabilitation program at RESC at the University of Missouri. It was the National Head and Spinal Cord Injury Association this film was made by. It was made by Barry Corbin for the National Head and Spinal Cord Injury Association. It was called Harm's Way. From, let's see, 87, I think, from 87 to 91, it was a money. You had to see it before you could get your driver's license. And you get copies of it. Anyway, and I worked for a long time as an orthotics technician. I got drawings from doctors and made the braces for kids with spina bifida and people who need legs. I made the braces, and then I had to take a brand new pair of shoes. If any of you have ever seen the braces that is attached to the shoes, I had to make the braces. I had to take the shoe apart and fasten this brace to the shoe, and I had to put the shoe back in it. You know, so Miller Cain's acting like I don't know how I'm doing, but they can only do that so long before everybody gets wise that I'm not no fool. And I know what's going on. And the female sergeant, Keith, told me she's going to come to my house and beat my ass. Luckily, I was reporting telephone call. I don't know how I did it, but in the process of the telephone call, I hit something I didn't know I did until a week later. I recorded it on my phone. The other phone, I don't know how I did it anyway. And anyway, I went, let me back up. I went to Highway Patrol. I got back up. Okay, they told me she was going to discredit me. So I went to a psychologist one day a week for 9 months. Tell them what happened, what Millican was doing to me, what I told Millican. Plus, at the times it was happening, I can't get right in a minute. As it was happening, I was telling social workers, I was telling my doctors, and everybody thinks that I got to have social workers, all that. I guess I'm going to be here on it on the internet. I wasn't taking abuse. I wasn't taking advantage of the. See, I wasn't abusing the power, but when Millican done this to me back in 91, 92, I started seeing search words. I got let's see, how can I explain this? Well, I had the Correlate in E1, and the medicine I got to take had to be gotten through a psychiatrist. Well, I had my own psychiatrist, which now, well, she was the head of the University of Missouri's mental part of the hospital. And she's my doctor for 12 years, 11, 12, 10, 11 years, I guess. And, but getting back to this, the reason I had this psychologist, what's better witness to what's going on? They're here with you, they talk to you almost every day. They write down what you say. And at the same time, I was telling them what was happening. I was showing proof that it was happening. I was showing them proof of what was happening. They seen it. They experienced it with me. That's why I had, when I went down to the sheriff's department, I had him fill out the papers, not initial. Because if he done that, he won't forget. And I got proof there, wrote down there, and everything. Well, I can't keep records. Every time I call the police, I got phone, I got US Cellular. Every time there's a phone call comes in, whether I answer or not, there's a record. If I pick up that phone, dial a number, there's a record. If somebody calls me and I answer, there's a record. If somebody calls me, and it rings one time, there's a record. A record of how long, where it come from, and I guess it gets so frustrating. I gotta start bringing it down from all over the place. Okay, I went to a various psychologist for 9 months. For what was happening. Then I went to Highway Patrol and General Headquarters and spoke to Sergeant Gregory Smith. At that time he was sergeant. Now he is captain. Top down. He ain't no captain over here on left wing. He's captain down to the top of the Highway Patrol. Not too bad. Not no satellite place. General Headquarters of the Highway Patrol. I told him to sit down and show him I had 5 folders, a manila one I show them I put there on Facebook and everything. He sent me all folders, back long. So I said, with all the proof I called and everything, I told him I was afraid of it. And he sent me down and talked to Captain Mays at Eldon Police Department. I got there, I told him Mr. Mays what was happening. He kind of gave me some things that was happening around here, so he was real helpful. He said, well, just make sure, let's call the sheriff and ask him. He called the sheriff, put him on speakerphone. He says, Mr. Ray wants to come down and talk to you, but he's afraid to come down there. Mr. Travis says, oh, send him on down. Nothing will happen to him. So I went down there, walked through the door, the dispatcher says, he's expecting, he just left. He ran some warrants over the courthouse to be signed. He'd be right back to it. And female sergeant come out of the back room, said, why do you want to talk to the sheriff? I said, well, I got papers here. I made 3 copies. No, I didn't. I said, I got this. I saw it. You guys keep losing copies. I brought one down. It's going to be a year here, next Sunday or something. So I want to make sure they're here before that. And then you can't say years up. There wasn't no year. There's no statute of limitation on attempted murder or assault with intent. You know. But anyway, I want to tell you. Yeah, I told that. That's the lesson. She kept arguing with why you want to talk to him. I know what I was going to talk to him about, what I was going to say, what I thought it was going to do. I was just getting tired. I said, listen, man. I don't want to ask for you. I got you on tape telling me you're going to beat my ass. And, Jesus, can't you guys do anything right? Just like that. I was always put my hand before it. She got all puffed up and ran in the back room. I guess she called the judge and told him I'd be in danger of myself or others and put me in mid-mill. Well, that backfired on them. They put me in there. If they would have put me anywhere, absolutely anywhere else, I would have liked to stay on. I couldn't prove anything. But they put me in University of Missouri's mental hospital, mid-mill. The doctor I had for 10 years was a senior psychiatrist at the hospital. And she known because 18 years earlier, the Miller County Sheriff got her in trouble. Yeah. So they's going to let me out of there. And I said, well, what's Miller County going to say if they see me out running around and they put me on a 72-hour hold? Are they going to think I'll escape from the University of Missouri and shoot me? So they kept me there. Actually, I got to thank Miller County. I got to go up there to university and meet everybody that worked for Glenn Burton over her practice over town. I was seeing her. She had a big practice over town. She had 2 or 3 clinics and stuff. But I hadn't seen so many people for 6, 7, 8 years. And it's kind of like a family reunion to speak of. They had flame mignon and well, not flame mignon. What's that stuff called? Oh God, whether they take a pork chop, put the ham in, or something like that. Yeah, had shrimp, all kinds of stuff. It was like a big vacation. Yeah. But before I left, Lambert, the senior psychiatrist, says, well, Rick, I leave them alone. I know how they are. If you don't quit bothering them, they're going to burn your house down. But I got down on paper here where Miller King told me, you still hate with Wingert, Mr. Wingert. If you don't give this up, it'd be a shame. Your voice still crack the house apart. Well, I quit eating with wood probably a year before that. And the night I was on the phone to policebeast.com about Miller County when I heard noise. So I got off the phone and my dogs are in here, right hill. And when I look out back, that door underneath my on my skirting where water comes out of the ground, you got the faucet in there, water hose stuff. It looked like somebody stuffed a whole bunch of paper or something in there. It was on fire. It was underneath. Well, how they come up right close to the stool. And if you know anything about a trailer, the old trailer's got a metal cover runs all the way along the floorboard that covers up the pipes. Well, when the wire comes up underneath my stool in the bathroom, right underneath where the wire comes in the house, going straight up, right from that door in my skirt. And then it runs in that tin like air pipe went all over my wire here. So when the fire marshal, I put the papers up here. I told him what I seen these people leaving here. Yeah, they were Miller County deputies. I reckon I may be a wrong statement. I didn't know they were deputies or what they were. I just remember seeing their faces in association with Miller County, or the deputies or somebody flunking their outfits. But, well, I'm still not sure whether that audio is working or not. So oh man, I'm getting upset all this. Anyway, I went to Howard told him I was afraid to go there. I went down there and exactly what I told Captain, like not Captain, Howard told they were going to do. I went 9 months to a psychologist. I put the papers up on him to tell him what was happening day by day, what happened with my sister. My sister stabbed me and tortured me and all that stuff. I can prove it. I can prove her better. I hired a private investigator, and I want this is Wednesday. Certainly. Wednesday, I was at the Highway Patrol General Headquarters in Jefferson City, Missouri, and I made sure I was talking to somebody that has the full ass to speak to somebody any higher than a captain. Well, it took 15, 20 minutes for this guy to come out of the back. His picture was up on the wall as you went there. I think it was him. One of his pictures up there on the wall of the governor and a few people I didn't recognize. I'm pretty sure his picture is up there on the wall. And I assume he is head of the General Headquarters of Highway Patrol. I told him all about what happened on it would be done. And he advised I should go talk to Beth. And if that didn't go good, go to the Attorney General. I told him I've been Attorney General. He told me to keep going down Miller County. I said, every time I go down Miller County, they put me in a mental hospital, burn my house on what they're going to do next, shoot me. So you give me the impression I need to go over and talk to some man, True Beth. And, well, I'm going to do that one more time. And no holds barred. I'm going to see what the Department of Justice can do for me. Because you can't get stabbed, poisoned, your bones broke, you hit in the back of the neck, doing a spinal cord injury, and say if I could just fall down and weigh his pins, he could just kill me or make me cripple. And it ain't right. If I was right to do that to you, or right to do that to anybody, they'd shoot me. I'd never make it to jail. I'd never make it to court. So why should I let somebody get away with that? It's got to the point the Miller can't let this carry on so long. It went past the person who done this to me being guilty. Miller County is more guilty of letting it continue. They knew about it. They knew I'd been stabbed and hit and everything. I even had a private investigator went down there with me, Greg Miller from policebeats.com, and they threw us out. They want to hear it. I said, we were recording the meeting. We have a documented meeting. We have paper documents, not like documents. We were documenting the meeting. Couldn't say Well, they said this, and they couldn't say, well, they told us this. We have a record. What happened? Evidently, you can go here and listen to it. They didn't want a record of what was said. The only thing I can imagine, they didn't want a record. Further on down the road, they could just change their mind and say, well, they didn't say that. We didn't tell them that. And we were on a record. They didn't want to record. They didn't want anybody to hear what they had to say. As soon as we turned that recorder off, they told us, get out of there. And I'm getting tired of going to the gas station. I'll recognize them, but this bald-headed guy's probably 6'2" or 3", all at the same time, not the same one ever. But you can tell they're a police officer by the haircut, the way they talk. I don't say smell, but well, I hope this works. I'm gonna go in here every now on. I'm gonna go in here every day, maybe 15, 20 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day. If there's anything out there watching this, I need help putting this together. I'm on Social Security disability, and I can have somebody do it. I can hire a private investigator. I ain't got that much money. I'm hoping there's somebody out there that has been in a situation and knows how it feels to feel hopeless. My sisters kept half the inheritance. My half, $250. Half of the $4,000 from the sale of my farm. She convinced her friend, Brenda Hoffman. I didn't know what was going on. And told Brenda Hoffman to give me a check, keep my mouth shut. Brenda Hoffman at the courthouse told me she's going to get her name on my sister's property. It would all be hers when they died. And there ain't nothing I can do about it. Well, she got her name on the property. She told me she was going to ask coercion. She had to conspire with my sister to get her name on there, or she stole from my sister. That's illegal to have your name put on some property and them not know about it. So that's coercion conspiracy. They exploited me. They thought I didn't know what was going on, so that's coercion conspiracy. Exploitation. Her name being on the property, on these property is investment. Coercion conspiracy. Exploitation. Investment. And that check she gave me made it robbery. And if there is anybody out here who listens to this, knows about the real estate laws, realtors have to follow. All of them put together is a big no-no. Yeah. They've been trying to cover up stuff. My sister put money in different people's names and thought she was going to hide it and think I didn't know what was going on. Well, when it comes down, they find out that realtor, Remax realtor, Brenda Hoffman. Now, my sister told me, I don't want to say that, everyone's saying it, but they're brother and sister. So, well, I've tried to look up a marriage license on the internet, and I can't find that. So, I was told all these things are in place. If my lawyer asked, I think he has a good ask in a certain way in Latin. Asked for her house and land it sits on it. He has no recourse. That's the only sentence or judgment that the judge can hand down. And she gets 2 or 3 days less than a year, and so makes it have to be served in a cane facility. Then there comes a matter of tax evasion. Because if they're not married and they've been filing joint taxes, that's tax evasion. If she didn't turn in her name being on the house as income, that's tax evasion. If my sister didn't turn in the money she got from my dad, that's tax evasion. I know she didn't have legal power of attorney. She's got all papers, but they're not right. If they were challenged in court of law, they wouldn't stand in it. I was born March 28, 1957 at 3:14 in the morning. My mother contracted pancreatic cancer and died September 8, 1976 at 3:14 in the morning. Coincidence. 3:14. My dad had a stroke. My sister was holding my mom's hand when she died. That's 14. My dad died September 8, 1998 at 3:14 in the morning. My sister was holding his hand. She said the next day she was so happy that she could put them heaven together. They're not walking down that dirt road holding hands. They're walking down the dirt road holding hands. One ain't ahead of the other, and one ain't behind the other. They're together in heaven. Euthanasia, mercy or murder. Leave you with that question. Leave your answer that in the comments. If anybody sees that, they give me some helpful advice or could donate their services or anything to me, I appreciate it. You've got the Wingert Man for Justice. Until tomorrow. Have a nice day.